After 32 stadium shows between April and July 2025, Queen Bee's Cowboy Carter tour grossed a record-breaking $400 million, according to Celebrity Net Worth, earning her an estimated $80 million after expenses, almost the same as what she made from her Netflix deal. Back in 2018, Beyoncé signed a $60 million deal with Netflix for 3 pieces of content, including the hit documentary Homecoming about her iconic Coachella performance. But while these earnings are real, one viral story is completely false. In May 2019, Twitter exploded with claims that Beyoncé made $300 million from Uber stock after performing for the company in 2015. That's not true.
No.
Some articles mistakenly assumed she received 6 million Uber shares, which would have been worth $270 million at IPO. In reality, she was given $6 million worth of restricted stock units in 2015 when Uber's market cap was $50 billion. By the time of Uber's IPO at a $67 billion market cap, her shares would have been worth roughly $8 million, far from the viral $300 million rumor. And yet, every time she breaks another record or cashes another 8-figure check, the internet loses its collective mind. Apparently, if a woman works this hard, sings this well, and makes this much money, it has to be dark magic. Because clearly no human could be this talented, this strategic, and this successful without running the Illuminati. Sure, maybe she's not just running the music industry. Maybe she's running the whole universe. Beyoncé and her husband JayZ have long been the target of some of the most absurd conspiracy theories in history that they're secretly running the Illuminati, plotting a new world order and brainwashing everyone through their music videos, dance moves, and basically every blink and breath they take. The infamous triangle hand signal is their supposed secret code. JayZ flashes it like a pro, claiming it represents a diamond or, mind control. Beyoncé sometimes throws it out too, probably just to mess with people, or maybe to summon aliens, who knows. Conspiracy theorists lose their minds over this stuff. But Beyoncé and JayZ, they're laughing at it all. Beyoncé even clapped back in formation, rapping, "Y'all haters corny with that Illuminati mess." Boom. Mic drop. And seriously, it's 2025. Elon's plotting to move to Mars. China is making flying cars, and somehow people are still losing their minds over a hand signal. You guys need to take a deep breath and, sincerely shut the F up. While music remains her primary source of income, the most Grammy-winning artist, Queen Bee, has diversified her earnings over the years. Her marriage to business mogul JayZ certainly contributes to her financial power. He is worth $2.5 billion, and with Beyoncé's $700 million, their combined net worth of $3.2 billion makes them the ultimate power couple. One of the most followed celebrities in the world, with over 309 million followers on Instagram, Beyoncé has built multiple business ventures that add to her wealth. With over 200 million records sold, she is one of the best-selling musicians of all time. Her first major endorsement came in 2002 with Pepsi, kicking off a long-term partnership that evolved into multi-million-dollar global campaigns.
Today, I'm here. This is my first day of my first Pepsi commercial. I'm very excited.
She later signed deals with brands such as L'Oreal, American Express, Samsung, Tommy Hilfiger, Ford, and DirecTV. In 2004, Beyoncé co-founded the fashion label House of Duran with her mother, Tina Knowles, laying the foundation for her success in fashion and direct-to-consumer business. This success fully blossomed in 2010 with the launch of her solo fragrance line, beginning with the best-selling Heat, which led to several more fragrances and over $500 million in global sales. Her partnership with Coty, reportedly valued at $20 million, helped make hers the most successful celebrity fragrance brand of all time. In 2016, she entered the athleisure space with Ivy Park, later expanding the brand through a major partnership with Adidas. Beyoncé maintained creative control and equity in the line, and her collections consistently sold out online. In recent years, She is focused on strengthening her brand ownership and independence, solidifying her position not just as a music icon but also as a formidable businesswoman. After her husband JayZ's massive success with his champagne line, Queen Bee stepped into the spirits business herself in 2024. Beyoncé joined forces with Moët Hennessy, a subsidiary of LVMH, to launch her own premium whiskey brand, Sir Davis. I've always been drawn to the power and confidence I feel when drinking quality whiskey and wanted to invite more people to experience that feeling. When I discovered that my great-grandfather had been a moonshine man, it felt like my love for whiskey was faded. Sir Davis is a way for me to pay homage to him, uniting us through a new shared legacy, said Beyoncé. Aside from their music and business ventures, Beyoncé and JayZ are also power players in the real estate world. The couple owns a stunning portfolio of properties valued at hundreds of millions, with around $300 million in real estate just in Los Angeles. In 2017, they purchased a luxurious Bel Air mansion for $88 million. Then, in May 2023, they made headlines by acquiring a 30,000-square-foot Malibu estate for $200 million, at the time, the second most expensive home sale in U.S. On top of that, they even own a $4 million private island in the Bahamas. These are just a few highlights from their impressive real estate holdings, showcasing that when it comes to luxury and investment, Beyoncé and JayZ are in a league of their own. When two of the wealthiest stars come together, their gifts are anything but ordinary. They go all out. For JayZ's 41st birthday, Beyoncé gifted him a $2 million Bugatti. For Father's Day in 2012, she went even bigger, surprising him with a $40 million Bombardier Challenger 850 private jet, complete with Sean Carter, painted on both sides. The generosity goes both ways. In 2020, Beyoncé likely had a very Merry Christmas thanks to JayZ, who reportedly spent $350,000 on Birkin bags and other luxury gifts, even making a special visit to the Hermes store on Madison Avenue on Christmas Eve. And in 2024, he took things to another level, gifting her a jaw-dropping $5 million multi-diamond ring. When it comes to spoiling each other, Beyoncé and JayZ truly redefine luxury. Beyoncé Giselle Knowles was born on September 4, 1981, in Houston, Texas, to Matthew Knowles, a Xerox sales manager who later became her manager, and Tina Knowles, a hairdresser and fashion designer. She grew up in a supportive, middle-class household alongside her younger sister, Solange, who would also go on to become a successful musician. Beyoncé's passion for music was nurtured early on at her mother's hair salon, where she would sing along to songs on the radio. At just 7 years old, she stunned a packed auditorium by performing John Lennon's Imagine at a school talent show, winning first place and hinting at the star she was destined to become. In 2008, Beyoncé married rapper and business mogul JayZ in a private ceremony. Together, they have 3 children, daughter Blue Ivy, born in 2012, and twins Rumi and Sir, born in 2017. Despite facing public scrutiny, especially surrounding themes of infidelity explored in both artists' music, they have remained one of the most influential power couples in entertainment. Known for fiercely protecting her family's privacy, Beyoncé shares personal moments selectively through carefully curated music, documentaries, and social media, keeping her private life largely shielded from the public eye. Until next time, cheers.